if Donovan Mitchell is playing like that, bro, I don't know, man. And like I said, I already feel like a fucking idiot because I jumped ship because of the Clippers because I didn't believe in them and they came through on 7. But Donovan Mitchell was like, "Nay ass up, bro."
So to give everybody like a little bit of an update, right now, Donovan Mitchell just dropped 45 on the Clippers. Of course, you guys, if you're watching this right now, you most likely watched the fucking game. Now, Donovan Mitchell was just showing why his nickname is Spider. He's showing why he is the superstar, man, that deserved that type of contract that he got over the offseason there. And Dwayne Wade was just loving it. Just giving him advice the whole entire time.
That was so sweet to see, bro.
It's so beautiful to see.
That was so great to see.
It sucks. It sucks as a Heat fan to see him own the Jazz out of all teams. But hey,
yeah, I was gonna ask you that. Why? How come is that? Like players don't get their own percentages in their own franchise?
Why didn't we give him the first contract in the first place? He had to go somewhere else, and then he fucking came back after him. Pat Riley hugged it out and was touching tips a little bit. But overall,
oh God,
dog, like. Donovan Mitchell was going crazy. We were talking about Rudy Gobert earlier in the game and how bad he was doing. And then guess what happened? Donovan Mitchell went ahead and came back and was really providing a lot. And then at the same time, at the end there, Rudy Gobert with the game-saving block there, Gifton. What do you got to say about that?
Man, I feel like we got to stop trolling Rudy Gobert so much. But then again, I don't.
What
but
the fuck? Hell no. You make one good play. Because you're 7-4, basically. We got to stop giving him some heat. We got to stop giving. He didn't do shit today. Zubac. We were talking about Zubac the whole fucking time. We didn't mention Rudy Gobert.
Ooh, you were coming in hot.
Yeah,
dog.
because you're like, we got to give this guy respect.
I didn't say that. I didn't say. I was like,
that's what you just said.
I literally just said, man, we gotta cut the standard down a little bit. That's all I said. And then you came at me.
We're keeping this. We were usually keeping this little sound for when we're trading somebody because we're gonna get into some trade talk for the NFL and shit. But look at, yeah, yeet. To that man, Rudy Gobert. Now, I'm telling you, man. Like, as much as he did make that block, that shot had a chance of going in. So overall, like, this team right now with the Utah Jazz, they're gonna live and die by the three. You seen how they were able to pull into the game because of the threes, and then you also seen how they were out of the game in the first quarter at least. Because of the threes.
Yeah.
So, again, you have to have Royce O'Neal hit his shots. Joe Ingles missed a lot of wide open threes, which was crazy.
Joe Ingles can't be doing shit like that if they're trying to win, bro. Joe, you got to hit them open corner threes, bro. Because that's Joe's best shot.
They're talking about, well, anybody's best shot is an open three. But
that's corner three, my bad.
Okay, corner three. There you go. Joe Ingles is a guy that could do it on both sides. Again, we were actually mentioning it that Utah Jazz has 2 Sixth Man of the Years. I even tweeted about it off of our Sports U podcast account. Follow us on Sports U podcast at
Sports U podcast.
Jordan Clarkson still has that green light that he had in the regular season.
Yup.
And it paid dividends today. Wow, did he perform. And he kept them in the game, especially in the first half when Donovan Mitchell scored 35 of his 45 points in the second half. I think he only had 10 total points in the first half there. So the Jazz went into that second half down by 13, ended up winning the game by their hairs of their chinny chin. Any last words on that series going on so far? Oh yeah, let's say that much. Who do you got? Why? How many games?
Because the last time I picked, I done fucked up.
You did it one time. Go ahead and do it again, boy.
Fucked up bad. All right, I went against the Green once. I'm gonna do it again. Utah 6.
Utah what?
In 6. What you got?
You got Utah.
Man,
Utah.
I felt it coming, bro.
6.
I felt it coming.
You picked the Clippers to come out the West in the start of these playoffs. So what's been changing in your mind? You changed them against the Dallas Mavericks, and you got your tail in between your legs, and you got a little pussy on me. And then now you're gonna fucking do it again. You're gonna jump ship. You're gonna let me take the L by myself, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, the flippers, the blah blah blah." When you picked them in the first place,
goddamn
to go
right,
all the way out.
You goddamn right, I'm gonna let you take the L by yourself.
I'm gonna watch you look like a damn fool once again. Once these Clippers figure it out, you're supposed to win at home. KD, let's get out. Not off topic, but still on the same thing. Onto a different series. Not really onto it, but I'm saying KD was saying we're supposed to win at home. We took care of it at home. Now it's time to go win on the road. This is different now. It's not the fucking bubble and nobody has home court advantage, nothing like that.
But can we agree that Utah has better players, chemistry, camaraderie, as opposed to the Mavericks? Yes or no?
I think that overall that yes, they do have all the attributes. They're the number one seed for a fucking reason.
Right.
But the Clippers have Kawhi Leonard, right? And I believe in Donovan Mitchell, especially after what today held. Like, how can you not believe in Donovan Mitchell? But I also think Paul George had a rough game on the road, and that's a hostile environment.
It's a racist environment.
Paul George, the type of guy that will take a step back in those types of moments. It feels like that's his general brand. You know what I mean? I think that he had an okay game in this first game. Mm-hmm. He pulled up in the second half, but that. He was at 2 for 13 at one time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Luke Kennard is starting to play like his contract. Maybe this is just one of those games, and hopefully he can provide that for the rest of the season. I mean, for the rest of the series. But Zubac was doing very, very well as well. So let me just say this much is that they have pieces here, and others that can, pop off for one game. You know what I mean? So This is going to go down to the wire. I definitely think that it will be a 7-game series, and the Clippers will be able to pull it out in the end. That's what's crazy about it. They're going to have to win one on the road, and it's going to be Game 7 against the Utah Jazz. So, for me, that's who I got, dog, because, again, these Clippers, they can win on the road. They can play defense. They have a lot of different matchups. They played like 11 different players in the first half as well. So, they're going one by one by one. Dude,